Hi, my name is Sabrina and today I'm going to be making cake pops. The first thing you're going to need to do is make a white cake. So for my directions, it's a white cake mix, a cup of water, a half cup of oil, 3 eggs, and then take all your ingredients and whisk them in a big bowl. Now it's time to bake the cake. Now let the cake cool for an hour. Make sure you wash your hands really well because you're going to be touching the food. The next thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and grab a butter knife and cut around the edges because you're not going to want like the crust piece in your cake pops, so you can just nibble on those. Now grab a large bowl and start taking apart and crumbling up your cake and put that into the bowl. I almost forgot, but you're going to want to take off the brown part of the cake because you're going to want the white part and not the brown part in your cake pop. And now just go ahead and put that in your bowl. Now with your hands, start crumbling up the cake. It should end up looking like this. Now take some vanilla frosting and put 2 tablespoons of it into your mixture, and you could put more as you go if you need it, but now you're just going to go in with your hands and start mixing it together until it turns into a dough. Now take some parchment paper and put it on a baking sheet and take your dough and start forming it into little balls. You can also use an ice cream scooper, but I decided just to use my hands. Remember, your balls won't be perfect, but that's fine because it won't affect the taste, and I was able to make about 12. Now you're going to take some white chocolate candy wafers / melts, but I was running out of mine, so I also used some white chocolate chips. Now go ahead and just take a little bit of chocolate and put it in a bowl and put it in the microwave for 30-second increments until you have a good consistency. Also, Bella wanted to say hi! This is what your consistency should look like when you're done melting that little bit of chocolate. I don't have cake pop sticks, but I improvise with chopsticks. Now take your stick and dip it into the melted chocolate, and you can put it into the cake pop about halfway through. Once you've continued and done that to all of them, this is what they should look like. If you need to, feel free to put them sideways so they fit inside of your freezer. Now wait 30 minutes. In order for the cake pops to work out, you're going to need something so that they can stand up. I don't have styrofoam, but if you have styrofoam, that's better. I just made this contraption with rice and saran wrap. Now it's time to melt the rest of the chocolate. Here's me just pouring it in and mix it up to make sure that it's a good consistency. That looks like this. Now here is a very, very, very important tip. Take some oil, doesn't really matter, just make sure it doesn't have a taste, and put 1.5 tablespoons of oil into your chocolate melted mixture. This will help so much with coating your cake pops, and it'll also make it dry 10 times faster. Once the timer goes off, take them out of the freezer. Now take your cake pop and dip it into your melted chocolate and make sure it coats around the whole cake pop. Stick it into your styrofoam or rice contraption. Decorate while it's still wet. Now take your finished cake pops and remove them from your styrofoam or rice contraption and put them into a different container or vase of your choice. Here are the completed yummy cake pops. I hope you enjoyed. Bye!